Alright, so welcome back to the channel, everybody. I wanted to make this quick video to talk about a recent pickup that I made. I just got about a little over a week ago the Aputure Light Dome Mini 3. As you can see right here, this is the case that it comes in. It's pretty compact. And the reason I picked this up was because I wanted something a little bit smaller and a little bit more portable. Also because my Aputure Light Dome Mini 2, which I'm actually lighting myself with in this video, while it's an amazing softbox and light modifier for YouTube videos, content creation, talking head videos, it is substantially bigger than this softbox here. Now, there are a couple of key differences, of course, between these two. If you've watched any of the other videos online, you would know that the mechanism to set these two softboxes up, well, not just these two, the second generation and the third generation of Aputure light domes, there's a substantial difference, and the main difference really is how you set it up. It's the mechanism on the back of the light dome. So the Light Dome II has this mechanism where you're actually pinching the rods and clipping them in to that Bowens mount on the back side. Whereas the Light Dome Mini 3, this softbox, and I'll actually take it out of the bag here right now. Hopefully this isn't messing up my audio here. So as you can see, this is the Bowens mount here, and there's this little adapter, or not adapter, I shouldn't say that, this little piece right here. This is a little, I don't know, tab or locking mechanism. So if you want to expand this softbox, this is the same on the Light Dome Mini 3 and the Light Dome 3. So like I said, I have the second generation of the standard Aputure Light Dome, and that's what's lighting me in this video. And this is the new generation. So all I have to do to set this up is just clip it in like that. I might be losing focus here, but you can see it's all set up now. And I think this is a much easier system than the previous one. Now, the previous one wasn't bad. I think there were some people online, like if you watch some older videos of people setting up the original, or I shouldn't say the original was much worse. The Light Dome 2 and the Light Dome Mini 2, the rods, you have to, like when you disassemble it, you have to push in the tabs, the little locks on the rods so that you can break it down. This, like I said, is much, much simpler. Now to actually disassemble it, all you have to do is pop that. Sorry, the audio probably clipped there. But now you can see it's all, sorry, I'm blocking the audio again. It's all folded down and ready to pack again. So this is a much, much faster setup. And a lot of the Aputure promotional material, you'll see people actually putting it on the ground to just pop in the mechanism here. So it's really fast, really simple setup. And the thing that I like about this, like I said, I've had the Light Dome Mini, sorry, not the Light Dome Mini, the Light Dome 2 for a while, but it is substantially bigger, and for my bedroom space, it does take up quite a bit of room. Now, the light is pretty soft, as you can see here. There are some things that you do have to think about, though, when determining whether you want the standard Light Dome 2 or 3 or the Mini Light Dome 2 or 3. The Light Dome 2 and the 3, I checked, they come with two layers of diffusion. They have one that's 1.5 stops and then a 2.5 stop. And I'm using this white diffusion that's the 2.5 stop in this video. Whereas the Light Dome Mini 2 and Mini 3, they only come with the one. So, the 1.5. So this is just the 1.5. I guess you would call it filtration or diffusion. So it does come with the grid. That's standard across all of the Aputure softboxes. And then the other thing too, and I can open this up. Give me a second here. Inside, Whoop. You can see in there that the inside diffusion, to reduce the spotlight effect, it has a gold side, but it also has a silver side, where that's a little different from the one that comes with the Aputure Light Dome 2 and 3. So a minor difference there. I will say I do wish that this Light Dome Mini 3 came with the second layer of diffusion, and that's something I think Aputure should have included in this product. It's not a deal breaker for me. This is really meant to be just a compact lighting modifier that I can use for my videos in here if I don't want to take up that much room, or if I want to use it as a fill light or a hair light, rim light, you know, whatever. That's really the reason that I bought it. But I do think that they could have added an extra layer of diffusion with the Light Dome Mini 3. There are other softboxes out there that you could get instead of this that are about this size roughly. Like there's the Easy Lock. I think it's from Glow. I think Westcott has a few as well. And all of them have different ways of opening up. Some have an umbrella mechanism where you actually reach inside the back here and actually pull the umbrella mechanism to open it up. But I do think that this process to set up this Light Dome Mini is pretty straightforward. So far, I'm happy with it, and you know, for 120-ish bucks, this is not bad. You know, if you're somebody that's looking to get a light modifier that is a little bit more compact, maybe you're somebody that's just doing talking head videos, or maybe you're doing live streams at your desk, and you don't want something that's going to take up a lot of room, then the Light Dome Mini 3 might be a good option. Now, there are, like I said, there are other options available out in the market. There's cheaper ones. I'm sure you could get something at a reduced cost, like a Godox one. But I've had the Light Dome 2 for quite some time, and I'm really happy with it. The only thing that's really gotten damaged is the inside, that spotlight diffusion, the inner diffusion. There's some tearing that's been going on, but not bad. I think that's pretty. I think I could probably get that replaced. But the materials have held up for a long time, and yeah. So anyway, I'm going to replace the Light Dome 2, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. This scene with the Light Dome Mini 3. So as a bigger light source, this is going to be a little bit softer, just naturally due to the size. And this might have a little bit more, I would say, harder shadows because it is a little bit smaller. You probably also would have to bring this in a little bit closer than you would with the Light Dome 2 or the Light Dome 3. But like I said, this is a little bit more compact, and it's not going to take up as much space in your studio, bedroom, wherever you're shooting. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to take this Light Dome 2 off. I'm going to replace it with the Light Dome Mini 3, and you can see what the difference is. This is about, I would say, roughly a 45-degree angle shot, or not shot, but 45-degree angles from me, the talent. So that just gives you a general idea of where the light is positioned. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of different lighting setups in this video. This is just really a demonstration for typical talking head type videos in, I guess, interview style shots. Of course, I'm using a wide angle lens. You wouldn't use that on an interview, but yeah. So anyway, I'm going to switch it out now. All right, so I've changed out the Light Dome 2. As you can see behind me, it's right here on my bed, and I've replaced it with the Light Dome Mini 3. What do you guys think of the lighting in this shot? Is it a little bit harsher? Just so you know, I have not moved the position of the C-stand that it's attached to. So since it's a smaller light source, or smaller light modifier, it does feel like it's a little further away because it's more compact. So if I wanted to make this a little bit softer, I would need to move in the light stand even closer to me. But just naturally, because it is a smaller light source, it is going to be just a little harsher on my face. But like I said, it is a little bit more convenient in terms of not taking up as much room. But yeah, this is what it looks like in the same exact position. I did not change any of the settings on my camera or the lighting as well. So it's still at 60%, which is what I've had it set before. What do you guys think? How does this look overall? Is this something that you would use over something much bigger like the Light Dome 2 or Light Dome 3 if you're looking at getting that? I'm actually going to bring it a little bit closer now, maybe about, I want to say 6 to 9 inches closer. I only have so much room that I can bring it in. So give me 1 second. All right, so I moved it a little bit closer, about a foot closer to me. I did actually have to lower the light as well because it was a little high. I dropped it maybe about, I want to say 5 to 6 inches, maybe a little bit more than that, but this is what it looks like when you have the Light Dome Mini 3 closer to the talent. I tried to match the distance that the outside edge of the Light Dome 2 was at. So what do you guys think? How does this look overall? Is this something that you would consider getting for your setup? I'd love to know. And as always, I appreciate you guys checking out these videos. Peace.